YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in the Greenskin campaign on Total War Warhammer? Whatever we want to call it. I've got Grimgor up here trying to do some work on the stunties. And Chaos is on the map. We're going to have to keep an eye out for them. It looks like, I mean, they've probably been working their way south to, like, I mean, because if you look here, Eastern Sylvania is ruins. So Chaos has obviously been here. Sterling's vampire counts, ruins. So you can see that Chaos basically came onto the map up here. Varg, ruins, ruins, ruins. Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty clear path here. So Chaos is nearby. Talabek land is vampire counts. Isleheart, this is all unknown, so... Yeah, I mean, the vampires have a pretty decent chunk over here, too. And basically, I expect that Chaos is probably actually somewhere right around here in Western Sylvania. Schwarzhofen owns that little piece there. Eastern Sylvania's gone. So, yeah, they're close by. So I need to keep an eye on Grimgor because his army is suboptimal for fighting Chaos at the moment. We're going to need to make sure that we have the upgraded boar sty. So I'm going to get to work on this. It's going to take some time. I'm actually kind of thinking about whether or not I should build a boar sty in this province. It'd be a closer to the front lines kind of place to do a one-stop shop. We've gotten quite a bit of growth. Determining Barag Dazbag, so I'm thinking Docraz. Since we don't have defenses here to begin with, let's tear this building down. We'll build that one up. I'm going to put my boar sty up there. I'll make another one back here at Valea Sorrow if we need it as well. Let's take care of a couple other pieces of business as necessary. Granti Mingo. I want to take these guys over to the Silver Road because the Silver Road's probably about to try and rebel again. Granti Mingo should be okay. Let's just build up some of this stuff. Like throw some money into this province. Gorgazan will be the same thing. Let's throw a little bit of money here. Kind of keep things moving. Okay, so that'll be most of our spend. I need to recruit some spiders into Azhag's army. Finga in the nose picks up a skill point. And Azhag the Slaughterer as well. Let's start with Scarred Veteran. And I believe we're ready to end the turn. I've got the Lore of the Big Wa headed in towards Azhag. Now that could be helpful. There's lots of large units. Chaos is quite likely to bring Chaos Knights and stuff like that. The Foot of Gork could be very helpful if we can get it spun up. My Wa has mobilized. Probably not a fight they're going to win right there. But I think at this point they're pretty much committed whether they like it or not. I mean, the auto-resolve is going to give this to me, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and auto-resolve this real quick and get some loot. The Greenskins should have like a sack and raise option. Let's just sack this joint and take the money. And that'll get my fightiness through the roof anyway. Head into this raiding encampment. We'll get some more income from raiding and kind of replenish our guys a little bit. So with that chunk of cash, let's head back through our different regions here. Death Pass is perfectly happy for now. Silver Road is happy at the moment, but not likely for long, so let's spend a little bit of money here. Let's go ahead and improve to Dehord. There's some, there's definitely some, quite a few achievements with the Greenskins that I'd like to get, and one of them is building enough of these hordes, Dehord. So I'm going to try and build plenty of those. I'm just throwing some of this loot money to work out here for me. Let's see if there's anything up here that's more important. Not really. Okay, let's use what money we have left to go ahead and maybe train up some spiders for Azhag, because it's going to take several turns. We're going to need more black orcs if we're going to face chaos as well. So I'm kind of contemplating whether I should go black orcs first and then spiders. Let's go ahead and get the spiders, and then we'll snag some black orcs. We're going to need black orcs in Grimgor's army as well. Plenty of black orcs if we're going to be facing chaos. Won't hurt against the dwarfs either. And then we're going to need the boars also. So I freed up a building for the boar sty. And then down here in the southern Badlands, I'm going to build up one of these places. I'm going to build up a place where we can train savage orc units. So that should be good.
I'm special.
You are special. Especially stupid Finger in the Nose. Alright, so we got Finger in the Nose into Mount Gunbad. We need to take Grom Peak. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Grimgor's got some level up here because of his sacking of the Stunty settlement. Indomitable, Wah, definitely above Ard, Riders, Bellower. Extra artillery damage actually go a long way with some Doom Divers. The Bellower's nice because he gives extra leadership, and I'll think about it. But I'm going to go ahead and go with this Death from Above, and then we'll put more into Bellower. And we need to get him some more Doom Divers as well. Let's see. Counter-Strike. Cornered Rat was Goblin Big Boss. Survivalist would be the most helpful here, I think. Okay. Let's end this turn. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose our Wah army. But we should be able to get it back pretty quick if we keep raiding and causing trouble. Schwarzhofen just got destroyed. Alright, Chaos is close. Chaos is really close. Where's that greenskin Wah at? Okay, so Grimgor just spawned a new Wah army. I don't know, my Wah army got destroyed. Yeah, that's what it was. Buildings, battle reports. Yeah, Wah army got destroyed. Not a big deal. I'm going to actually come down here and try and raid this other dwarf settlement down here. Like, I want to keep just spinning up some money to spend on my troops, basically. 2 turns till we get spiders. I'd like to be able to train Doom Divers here too. And we need a Goblin Workshop, so we can do it at a level 4 settlement to get Doom Divers. We have a level 4 settlement here. I kind of need the extra obedience, but I mean, let's ditch that and build up to get the we can just put some money here. If I can make this like a one-stop shop for some of the key military recruiting, it's a good spot to be in, because we can then move northward with those armies. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the money here in the Blood River Valley, because I think it'll be money well spent. Okay. Pillars of Grungni. Gunbad. Let's build up the defenses at Gunbad with that last bit of money we have. Alright. Feeling pretty... Chaos comes, I can fall back to a defensive position, because they may very well come through Blackfire Pass. Looks like the dwarfs went back into their hidey hole. I want the extra obedience. I'm going to go with that for the moment. Oh, yeah, there's a Chaos army right there. So Sigvald's actually starting to come through the pass. Let's start falling back towards our land. I'm actually going to go into this forced march so I can get Grimgor back here to start retraining. Let's kick several units of these boys. Oh, crap, I forgot. I'm in a forced march, so I can't recruit. That's not good. Well, as long as, I mean, Chaos can't get to me on this particular turn, we should be alright. Because like I said, with these different places, we've got some garrison units, and we'll have a somewhat strong point to fight from, potentially. But yeah, we are definitely going to have to deal with Chaos, I think, here shortly. And that's fine, as long as I get the forces gathered together to help deal with them. This is not much of an army, but it's extra boys to throw at chaos, so we'll bring it up. I've got quite a few extra teeth at this point. Let's throw those into getting this Doom Diver, which is going to take 7 turns, but it'll be a worthwhile investment, I think. And I'm going to go with weapon damage and melee attack. Gork will fix it. Speed, charge bonus, vigor. Let's go with Gork will fix it. And did I get my... I got my Night Goblin there. What happened to... Let's go to my forces. Where is my... Lizard and Crap Eater? Okay, yeah, here's my Lore of the Big Wa. Question is where we should put the Big Wa. I've already got 2 spellcasters here. Does this army have a spellcaster? It doesn't. So this would be a good army to put the spellcaster in. So let's bring him back down here and get him ready to go into this other army so we can kind of spread out the spellcasters. How am I doing in terms of... Okay, I can't get any more bosses. We have 2 shamans. Okay. Alright. Let's see what happens from here. Really good income right now. We just need to defend ourselves if a full-blown...
Dare approach me.
There are quite a few Chaos Warriors in front of me now. Okay, these guys want peace and they're offering me money. I'm going to take it temporarily so that I can focus on Chaos because... Is that the Everwatcher standing right in front of me? It looks like it is. Yeah, it is. His army is not spectacular. It's not bad, but it's not spectacular. The one chosen could be trouble, but this army is not really well suited to stop him at the moment, and he may be about to siege me, so hopefully he will siege me, and that'll kind of get him into a spot where he doesn't want to be. I could use a few archers here, really. They could be quite helpful. Let's see, Night Goblin archers. I don't need the fanatics, they're just extra upkeep, and the missile weapon doesn't really concern me at the moment. Let's get 2 Night Goblin archers started there, and let's get over here to Grimgore. Go into a standard stance, and start working on a few Black Orcs. Let's see if we can hold the Everwatcher off for a turn or 2. It depends on if reinforcements come through for him. Okay, kind of move to here. Go ahead and spend the money to upgrade the Boar's Die. Okay, this army's mostly replenished, but we made peace with the Dwarfs, so I'm going to have to hold off for now. So this army could actually swing back down to the Silver Road. Let's do that in case we needed to swing in and help against Chaos. It's not the best army versus Chaos, but it's an army.
Nasty magics, baby.
Nasty magics. Mount Gunbat is really upset, though. Really upset. Alright, let's see what happens with the Everwatcher. He's probably going to siege Azhag. No, he's going to straight up attack me. Well, at least I got a fair number of bowmen here. We got a couple of wolf riders to go hunt down the Hell Cannon. The trolls could be a problem, but my Ragnarok spiders are going to help tank. We're going to have to win. So, I mean, this is a must-win scenario for me, obviously, so let's fight it. And if we can kill the Everwatcher here, that will weaken one of the armies of Chaos. No doubt they probably have 5 or 6 stacks roaming around, and it's only a matter of time now. My Black Orcs, with the support of the Lore of the Little Wa, should be quite powerful. I have a Doom Diver as well. We're going to want to use that against the Chosen, so let's identify the Chosen. Chaos Warriors. Ah, good. They're right up front. Perfect placement. So here's how I'm going to do things. I don't know if this is the right decision or not, but I don't want my Black Orcs getting charged by cavalry. And there are a lot of Chaos Knights. I'm going to put my biggins kind of to the flanks of... Let's see, what did I do with my black orcs? Why is everything all screwed up? Okay, yeah, there they are. Duh, they're right in front of me. Alright, so I'm going to let my spiders make sure that nothing charges my black orcs. Doom Diver sits right back here to get the best shots he can get. Plenty far back, actually, so that things can't just charge through the line. Archers are going to sit here, guard mode. I'm going to self-target them. Biggins are going to help take the flanks so that the trolls and the other stuff that tries to hit my flanks, I can try and slow them down. I want the speed of my spider riders and my wolf riders. In fact, we're going to vanguard deploy the wolf riders right here to go get the hell cannon immediately. And the spider riders, let's actually hide them here. Not going to be super sneaky, I don't think, but spider riders, surely they can hide. Is this not a forest? That forest, like, isn't a forest. It doesn't look... hang on, let's start deployment. Really? The forest isn't a forest? It's not, like, giving me the tooltip, so... Apparently the forest is not a forest. Let's go ahead and vanguard deploy these guys as well. So I got those guys. What do we got left? We got 2 Gabo spears. Let's keep them back here. We got Azhag. I'm going to put him right here, kind of in the center of things. Night Goblin Shaman needs to be safe back here. So I got Gork'll Fix-It and then Sneaky Stab. And Gork'll Fix-It is going to help against charges. Okay, these orc boys are the least reliable, so I'm going to put them in reinforcing positions. Okay, kind of a noob box. Guard mode here. And let's do not fire at will. Okay. Start the battle, and we're going to get ready to target the Chosen. See if we can lure some of their chariots or other units away, maybe. As soon as the Chosen get within range, we're going to get them. That's weird. CA didn't turn the forest into forest. Makes a lot of sense if you don't think about it. Even if our fast cavalry can just distract a few units, it'd be a huge win. Alright, the Chosen should get pretty decimated by the Doom Diver, and that's going to do a lot for me. That giant is a problem. But we do have... Ooh, the Hell Cannon. The Hell Cannon must go. I'm going to hit it with like absolutely all of my units back here immediately because it's got to go. It already killed huge numbers of guys there. Okay, fortunately that one hit just standard boys. Chaos has left their Hell Cannon completely unguarded, but they're going to cast a spell on me here. Piercing bolts. Okay, the Chosen are eating a lot of damage. I'm just going to get second, third layers of defense ready here. Okay, the Hell Cannon's getting mobbed. Completely mobbed. Almost completely mobbed. Get out of there. Chaos Knights are going to kill us all. Okay, get out of there. Let's see how we're doing. Alright, good. Chosen are eating it. As soon as the trolls get in range, I need to pop them with my archers. Let's hit play. I don't even know if all these units put together would be capable of taking down the single unit of Chaos Knights. They are really, really poisoned. The Hell Cannon's still trying to fire. I'm going to have to just slow down the Chaos Knights. Pause. I'm going to charge all these trolls with that spider. And then maybe charge the Everwatcher here. Ooh, I don't want to risk these trolls charging my black orcs, though. These knights are just coming straight for me. Let's target this group of trolls. You target this group, or the giant. So we got 2 on the giant. And what do we got here? Missile parry, which isn't going to matter. Damage resistance will matter. And then we can increase our power reserves. I'm gonna drop a Gorkle Fix-It right here in the middle of all these guys. Okay, it's a 3-second spin up, so hopefully it hits. Okay, we definitely got a good Gorkle Fix-It. Okay, got charged over here by the knights. Let's throw in all the reinforcements. The chariots just charged right through me over here and got to my archers. The giant got away over here. Okay, let's get these guys over. Let's kind of see how we're doing. I'm going to start throwing reinforcements. Wow, look at these trolls just mowed down like a whole unit of biggins, basically. Of course, the biggins got hit earlier. Now the giant's coming down quick. Azhag. Let's go after the Everwatcher. I'm going to get a sneaky stabbing queued up right here in the center of all my men. That ought to give me really nice effects. Okay. Chase that chariot. Okay. Got some trolls routing. Stay on the attack here. Stay after the giant. The giant is dropping, but not gone. Let's get rid of these chaos with halberds. I'm gonna do my best to kind of break this up a little bit. Kind of charge in here and see if we can try and help demoralize some of these units. Wow, there's another giant. Really good recon on my part. Another sneaky stabbing. The spiders are keeping those knights tied up for a very long time, and that's very much worth my while. Everwatcher is getting away from my men right now, which is really frustrating. And the giant's trying to take out my shaman. The giants are almost dead, but they're not quite dead, and it's a very frustrating position for me. Let's see if we can keep this guy alive. Gosh darn it. This turned into a big cluster, and right now it's working in favor of chaos. Let's keep these guys busy. These chaos knights out here are just pounding and pounding away. I think the Chosen should be gone. Let's hit those guys with some Doom Diver action. Let's do some of this. Great. My goblin got routed. I can't kill the giants now either because they got to my bowmen. Come on, Air Boys, get out of there. Like, all their chariots got to my guys. I really need my shaman back. Gotta take down these giants. The giants are hanging on by a thread, but they're hanging on. Everwatcher's also hanging on by a thread, but that thread is enough. Let's keep our Doom Diver safe for a minute. Gosh dang it. Can't get my guys to stay on the battlefield, and Azhag's about to kick the bucket. Let's bring these guys in over here into the back of these Chaos Warriors so we can finish them off. Just throw anything into here we can. Everwatcher is down very, very low. Their chariots screwed me over hardcore. We're gonna have problems. It's gonna be a tight finish, if it's a finish. Because we lost Azhag. I don't even know where Azhag ended up at. Okay, he might come back. We got our spiders back over here. Where's my other Ragnarok? Okay, both Ragnaroks are right here in the center. Let's try and use these guys to clean up. Maybe over here. Shaman. I don't have a lot of units left over here. Let's see if we can clean up some of these guys. Air boys, maybe fire at the trolls. I think we took down the Everwatcher. Let's try and clean up some of these routing units, and let's just get... Alright. I think if we can just get Azhag away to safety, let's go after these Chaos Warriors. I think my spiders are going to save me here. So this was an ugly battle. Not very well played on my part. Okay, we got to get rid of these trolls. Did I run out of ammo? I must have. Okay, let's... I'm going to try and slow these trolls down any way we can. Okay, we got rid of those trolls. Start firing here. Okay, we got boys coming back here. Spiders are still alive, and at this point the spiders are going to be pretty deadly. We just got to keep Azhag away from regrouping enemy units. Fortunately for me, Chaos Cavalry does not have a bonus versus large. Very fortunately for me at this moment. And with my Night Goblin Shaman alive, the Doom Divers alive, we're going to barely pull out of this. So it was definitely an ugly fight. Definitely an ugly fight. But the spiders here definitely saved me. They were the only staying power in this army whatsoever. And even they are faltering pretty heavily at the moment. Let's bring all these guys up. Bring in all the infantry back this way. We've got to get rid of these Chaos Knights, which we did. Okay. Hopefully this buys us enough time to prepare Grimgor and Azhag's army for the impending Chaos invasion here. I'm going to see if we can get these riders. I think they're going to be able to outrun me, but I got 2 spider riders. I want to get rid of these Chaos Knights if at all possible. These guys are pretty deadly. 140 kills, you can see there that they racked up on my... I had too many cheap infantry units in this army. Tell you what I need is some Savage Orc Biggins to go against the Chaos Cavalry. The Savage Orc Biggins ought to be even, I don't know about even more effective, but they should deal more damage faster. So there we go. We cleaned up the rest of the Chaos Cavalry unit that wreaks so much havoc on me. The Everwatcher picked up 105 kills. I mean, basically Chaos just... I should have put 2 lines of infantry and then my skirmishers. That was my mistake. So, because I forget that the AI just does major pull-through with their monsters and chariots. So, I'm going to eat what's left of the Chaos. It's not going to give me a ton of replenishment, but at least we basically put these guys to the sword. They're in rough shape. That's a lot of Chaos. That's a problem. That is a problem.
No.
Yeah, that's 4 Exalted Heroes in that army. At least we know we're playing by the rules. Or, no, hold on. It's 1 Lord and 3 Exalted Heroes. I see already 2 Chosen. Chosen with great weapons. Chaos Spawn. So yes, we are about to be in for a fight. A big fight. We're going to need these armies back, and we're going to need them back yesterday. Azhag is most likely going to die. I think all I can do at this point is... Okay, Veronica Hills is not where I have my recruiting facilities. So I'm going to fall back. If I can get these 2 armies to try and help defend Barag, Dawa's Bag, maybe we can hold off long enough. If I can get these Black Orcs into Ironhide's army, they give me 4 Black Orcs, 4 Biggins. Nothing else spectacular in here other than the Doom Diver. Woo! I didn't know Chaos was just going to come straight at me. Like, they've already torn through all the vampires and everything. They're just going to come straight at me. It doesn't surprise me. That's pretty typical AI behavior to just roll straight towards the player, regardless of the rest of the situation. The question of what is the best way to react to this. So, Chaos shouldn't do all that well versus stuff like giants. Thinking let's recruit a lord here. It's going to eat up some of my money. But let's get like loser to crap eater, for instance. Stick him in here. Take some of this money that we have at the moment. And get some units training. Like 4 black orcs. A couple of giants. A couple of doom divers. Like stuff that's going to wreak havoc on chaos that I can have ready in a couple of turns. It won't be here right away. Let's just see what happens. Chaos is going to destroy Veronka Hills, almost certainly. They are eventually going to have to try and come up against one of my more fortified positions. And that's really going to be my opportunity to slow them down whenever I get walls. Wow, they just completely blew past. Or no, they hit Veronka Hills and then still had the movement points to get to me. I mean, there's literally nothing I can do here. 3 units of Chosen. 4 Hell Cannons. Yeah, I don't see myself really having the tools to deal with this. A giant. I kind of feel like I have an obligation, though, to try and kill the giants or kill something. But they have the Chaos Knights. Like, I mean, I don't even really have enough units to hold up my flank. So, could I kill much here before I get destroyed? Like I said, I almost feel like we have to try to slow these guys down some because we're buying time. So this is the problem with Chaos in campaign. They're not very good in multiplayer, but in campaign, when they get to spam certain units that are normally not cost effective, all of a sudden they become pretty frightening. So that's kind of the situation that I'm in at the moment. Alright, so I'm going to need all the time that I can get for my Doom Diver to do its work. And my Biggins are going to be needed on the flanks. They can't afford to take a charge. The problem is my boys are just going to fall apart on the charge. But we don't really have a choice. I can't let my Biggins take a charge because they just don't have the hit points left, and I need their bonus versus large. My Black Orcs aren't in sufficient number, and I have a lot of archers. I do. Whether or not I can protect them is a different story. And there's 4 Hell Cannons. I'm not even sure I can deal with their Hell Cannons properly. But their Hell Cannons are going to start at a great distance. So I'll Vanguard deploy all my Goblin Cavalry towards the back. Doom Diver does have some really nice chevrons. I'm going to put my... I need someone... Yeah, we're just going to have to risk eating the charge with these Gobos because, again, my Black Orcs can't afford to eat the charge, and neither can my Spiders. Doom Diver. I'm going to put my Doom Diver, like, right here. And then got Azhag. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, we'll do everything we can. We're not going to win this, though. I mean, it's... This battle's a foregone conclusion. But we will fight. The boys fight. I am the boss. Chaos Trolls. I don't know who this troll is. I'm gonna try and weaken up these knights a little bit. And then we'll have to go after all those Hell Cannons. Let's roll these guys down here. Oh, no, Doom Diver, don't... no, I didn't want you coming forward. I wasn't paying attention to the range. I can already see the Hell Cannons back here. If we can keep them out of the fight, it will certainly make a difference.
happy to help.
Okay, Doom Divers, please do your thing. Please damage the Chaos Knights badly. Okay, I'm seeing Hell Cannons. Question is, what else do they have back there? Which should be a lot. Okay. Let's swing around. Come on, get over here. What do you... The edge of the map is right here and it's causing me problems. We don't want to draw the attention. Oh, yeah, this is not what we want. Okay, now we're going to have to just run away. It's okay, at least we got their attention over there with the spiders, and the Hell Cannons aren't in range of my main army. Okay, we're going to have to pile in with stupid chariot charging right through my men. The Doom Diver is going to have to save. I'm just freaking hitting this dumb statue and not doing anything. That's frustrating. I got to save my ammo because it's limited. Got to get away from the Hell Cannons over here. Eventually their army will separate. Okay, my guys should stay hidden over here, and we can go after the Hell Cannons later. Look at the chariots pulling through my spiders. Just look at this, just pulling through my army all the way. Get rid of these trolls. Get rid of these trolls. Up here. Turn around into the trolls. Let's get all my archers. Killing off those trolls. Don't fire. We're gonna do a lot of friendly damage. Just let the spiders finish them. There's a lot of Chaos Knights headed my way. I'm going to swing back around in to get these Hell Cannons. We're not going to win this fight, but how many of their men we can kill could potentially swing a near future fight. So that's going to be the critical piece to all this. There's my Black Orcs. Get them lined up again. Azhag's still safe. Saved all my magic. Okay. Alright. You all need to get back here, like all the way back here. We can't draw the attention of this army. Right now their fire, or Archaon is after me. Hopefully we can run away from him. This is not good. Archaon's chasing me. Okay. Gonna get a hold of all these cannons. We've got to stay in front of Archaon though. So I'm going to kind of pull my cavalry through, try and mop up these Hell Cannons and like do hit and runs just to keep Archaon busy, keep him away from me. Come on, run. One of my guys is already wavering because it got tagged by Archaon just the littlest bit. I'm just going to swing all the way over here and just get away from Archaon. And we'll make another run, because we should be able to outrun him. And we'll just make another run back at the Hell Cannons. Like I said, the biggest key here is just keeping those guys out of range. Archaon's still chasing me. I mean, I should be able to just flat out run him. We just got to get him to lose his interest. Let's see if we can burn him back in this direction. Get around him. He shouldn't be able to catch my spiders and wolves. And then we just got to make sure my Doom Diver starts getting shots on their Chosen. If we can kill as many of the Chosen as possible, kill these Hell Cannons, there's a few things we can accomplish. It'll, like I said, it'll start to lessen the danger that we'll face in upcoming battles. I'm going to spread out good and wide here. We'll just plain outrun our Kaon, make another run on the Hell Cannons. They are going to damage me significantly, probably on the way in. Oh gosh, yes. Terrible damage. Terrible for me. Great for Chaos. Golly. The amount of Hell Cannon fire here is just like, it's like getting hit by a Hellfire or a Hell Cannon machine gun. There's just so many of them. Archaon's dropping some spells on me. Just gonna keep moving here. Like I said, this will just be kind of a... He used the Flaming Sword of Ruin on the Hell Cannons. We just gotta stay in front of our... Actually, Archaon's hanging back now. It's okay. Let's just keep moving. Just keep the pressure on these Hell Cannons. How are we doing in terms of Doom Diver range? Still, they're well outside my range. I'm just hoping, as we lose this battle, that I can kill a giant, all these Hell Cannons. We killed one Chaos Lord, or I don't know about killed him, but we at least damaged him badly. Taking 4 Hell Cannons out of the game for Chaos is going to make a huge difference on whether or not Grimgor's army will be able to face them. And then if Grimgor can get his Black Orcs in time, that's going to make a huge difference also. And then he can stay in a settlement that has defenses, and we can try and single out and destroy Chaos from there. We've got the Hell Cannons where we want them now. There's just like a single Chaos Dwarf left in each one. Okay. So yeah, we've killed 4 Hell Cannons. Huge. That's absolutely huge. If we can kill this giant, that'll also be huge. Okay, let's take our guys, start swinging them back up this way. The boys. Alright, that's pretty intense. It's going to be quite the battle here. Ooh, we're going to get hit hard on the flanks. So hard. Okay, Doom Diver should be in range. We got Chosen. Let's target the Chosen right here up front. Hopefully Morks will guide these shots. I'm going to actually hold my fire for just a moment because that stupid little statue thing is going to be in the way again. Oh my gosh. 4 Chaos Knights. No, 3 that we have to deal with. Okay. Never fear, air. I'm afraid. Let's see if we can get the attention of the Chaos Knights and draw them away from the battle with our faster cavalry, because our Kaon's already way back here. Oh goodness, yes, please destroy those Chosen. I need to be ready on my archers too to let's get piled up back here to get ready to go on a giant hunt. I'm gonna try and get, like I said, get the attention of this cavalry and pull it away from the fight. Okay, things are starting to get hectic. Okay, there's the range of all my different units. And let's see. Chosen are getting hit pretty... No, I'm not going to get here in time with the cavalry for a distraction charge. Okay, we're starting to run out of options, so I'm going to take my Shaman here, and I'm going to slow down everything here in the center. Yeah, that'll work. Slow down everything in the center. Let's hit play. 2, 1. Okay, that one's in effect. I'm going to go sneaky stabbing right here in the middle of all these units. Because here comes my Orc Biggins to countercharge that. Let's see, spiders. Stop the Chaos Trolls. Spiders into these Chaos Trolls. Okay. Let's hit plate. Like I said, this is mostly a damage control type operation, but chosen with great weapons. Let's just see if we can lure some of these units away from the fight. There we go. There we go. We got some takers. Okay, so the spiders got in. Swing in with the black orcs. Go for the finishing touches. Our center is so spongy. Okay, I'm going to target the giant. How are we doing over here? Sneaky stabbing should be in effect on all these units over here. Yeah, I mean, obviously we don't have the hitting power to finish this. Got those chosen. Kind of pulled away from the fight momentarily. The giant is going to eat massive damage, so again, if I can just take him off the battlefield before this goes too far south, it'll be a victory of sorts. Oh, we are definitely going to kill the giant. That is huge news. Let's poison this Chaos Knight. Okay, we got the attention of these Chaos Trolls, so that's also going to be huge. The Chaos Giant is dead, so let's get all these archers, and now let's focus over here on the Chaos Spawn. See if we can get some of these guys off the battlefield. Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Woohoo! This is just so bad. This is so not good. That Chosen has eaten some severe damage, so that's also a victory of sorts. Keep the trolls away from there. I'm gonna poison down these Chaos Knights. Chase the chariots. The Chaos Spawn are eating copious damage. We've got to keep all this infantry pinned down here in the center. Sneaky stab all this. Oh yeah, the Chaos Spawn are dying in droves. They're gone. Let's try and take the Chaos. Well, they're almost gone. Keep targeting the Chaos Spawn. I need you to stop this Chosen here. Okay. Chaos Cavalry still eating through me despite all the poison. Okay, the Chaos Spawn are gone. Can we... These guys have their back facing to me. All these Chaos with great weapons. Let's pour some arrow fire into there. We're about to lose this flank. I have some biggins just hanging on. What about Mr. Sneaky Stabber here? Hey, anything we can use to slow these guys down. If Gork will fix it, let's let Gork fix it. Let's hit plate. Stop this. Stop that. Stop that cavalry. Crap, he got into my archers. Okay, I'm pouring the fire into the side of these expensive units. We're definitely starting to hit the path to ultimate destruction here, but at least we've caused some pretty significant damage to Chaos in the process, to the point where I'm feeling pretty happy about how this turned out. Okay. My guy didn't cast the spell. Cast the spell. Wow, these Chaos Knights killed 76 units still. Okay. We finally killed the Chaos Knight. We caused a significant amount of damage here. This is it was nothing to sneeze at. But I mean, there's just the Chaos units here. The leadership was just so much better. The armor so much better. But I mean, this was not a bad performance. Not by any means. We made Chaos pay for this to a pretty extreme extent. If there was some way I could have killed our Chaon, possibly could have won this. So get rid of that chariot unit. Because we've got the chaos units over here reeling. I just don't have enough units on the field to finish the fight. Yeah, that wasn't a bad performance in my mind. I actually feel like even though I lost this battle, it was a better performance than my first battle, where I won. Because I should have performed better in that one. But yeah, that was actually, I think, a worthwhile effort. I had units out here that I could have brought back. That's frustrating. It's too late now, though, with the Ragnarok spiders gone. But I mean, that was significantly punishing to Chaos. The Hell Cannon straight got killed. The Giant straight got killed. Some of their other monster units straight got killed. So there shouldn't be replenishment on a ton of those units. Let's see. So this guy has been disbanded. 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 So we got rid of a Troll, a Lord, a Chariot. We got rid of 4 Hell Cannons. A Chaos Spawn, a Chaos Giant. This Chaos Knight is disbanded. We did not get rid of any Chosen. But I would say that that was a pretty nice trade. Chaos Spawn, yeah, Chaos Giant, Chaos Knight, 4 Hell Cannons, 1 Chariot, Chaos Trolls, and a Chaos Sorcerer of Metal. So, yeah, I feel like that was a pretty safe trade for me. That's going to slow Chaos down. Not to say there's none left, because there's... That is an Exalted Hero. What? Why does he look different? Yeah, so 4 Exalted Heroes. And that is a straight up... Oh my gosh. That is freaking 7 units of Chosen. A Gore Beast. 3 Gore Beast Chariots. Woo! Grimgore, we're going to need you, buddy. We're going to need to get our guys into fortified positions. And we're going to have to kind of like fall back and play out some attrition and split up Chaos. And bring them to places where we want to fight them. Got the Brass Cleaver, that's frustrating. Settlement raised. Yeah, not much we can do about all of that. This... Armies, Pillars of Grungni. Dang it, there's no... These guys are going to try and make for Karaz Akarak. And this army can't really fight. Karaz Akarak has a pretty decent garrison, but I don't think I can get to it before the Chaos guys get there, because I get 2 Goblin Big Bosses, a bunch of Big Uns. Basically, we could hold out at Karaz Akarak for quite a while, but I can't reach it before they get to it. And if my army scoots that way, they'll scoot that way. I need one more turn, and Chaos, I don't think they can get to Grimgore over here, but I'm not entirely certain of that either.
Now we're talking.
I've got to kind of bring my guys together up here to help protect Grimgore.
Let's go.
So we got that done. 2 more turns, and I'm going to have some extra reinforcement units to try and bring up that way. And the question is, what do we do with this army? I'm thinking maybe let's move underground down to here. Let's see if they come up to try and siege Karaz Akarak, and we'll see if we can split these guys up and get them that way. I think that's going to be the appropriate approach. So unfortunately,
What you want?
we lost our recruiting structures though there. Or no, we didn't, because they're down here at Dock Kraz.
The gods deny
This army though, just this army can't hold out against Chaos on its own, so I can't come down here and defend Dock Kraz. So, and if they destroy it on this turn, it's going to be brutal, because I won't get my Black Orcs here, and we'll have to kind of just run away and fall back. Let's see what happens. I want to see what happens in this turn. I know it's been a long one, but I have to know, kind of have to know at this point. I'm going to disband this guy. He's not doing anything useful for me at the moment. All right. Looks like... Okay, so Chaos did move. They didn't get... So I'm going to get my Black Orcs with Grimgore. It looks like they split up to a significant extent. Gorgazon. Okay. So Grimgore now has 4 Black Orcs, which is a massive help. I've got some Error Boys Archaon's army is beat up, but it's still probably a match for these guys. I got the Doom Diver, but that's probably not good enough. I don't have enough hitting power in this army. What kind of spells does this Orc Shaman have? Brain Burst to Edbutt, Fist to Gork. So Fist to Gork would do a lot. Brain Burst is not going to do much. Edbutt's potentially useful. Gaze of Mork. High magical damage, good against large combatants. Poor penetration. Let's get him embedded. We need to disband a unit. Let's disband a unit of Goblin Spears. Throw him in here. Okay, there's 2. Okay, so they've sieged Kara's Akarak.
No. Now they'll see.
Got a Rock Lobber, a bunch of Wolf Riders. Let's take this army and swing back up here. Okay, and let's see what happens. So who's this over here? Festergax? Yeah, never heard of you, pal. Never heard of you. Okay, Archaon. Let's see what he does. If Archaon just rolls past me, I can try and single him out. Loser to Crapita. Let's give him Scarred. He's going to need all the hit points he can get against Chaos. Woo! This one's going to be crazy, folks. This one's going to be crazy. Okay, this is bad. At least I got my Black Orcs, but yeah, I mean, that's definitely gone. Archaon may be singled out enough, though. I'll have to think about it. Questions whether or not I can deal with the Chosen. They've got so much armor. Settlement raised, technology research. Out of the way, treasury. Yeah, I want the War Fervor. Definitely worth that. I'm saving up money in the treasury. Let's go into a standard march, and we should be able to attack Prince Sigvald and get the reinforcements from our settlement. So this should give me the opportunity to destroy Sigvald the Magnificent, and let's do so that I can end this episode on a high note. Get a big smelly git. I thought I already recruited a giant. No, I haven't. So there we go. So my giants have been recruited. All right. So Sigvald, my reinforcements come in from behind me, and I'm going to need those reinforcements. I have rock lobbers too, so there's definitely no need. I've got all these fanatics. They have the missile weapons. Ooh, the problem is we got to get after those hell cannons quick. Let's see where their range extends to. Let's start the deployment. Their range is pretty significant. Let's see, what does this look like back here? That terrain's not real favorable. This ought to give me enough space back from his... My guys should be hidden too to start with.
I'm the best.
You are the best. Got some trolls. Rock lobbers. The rock lobbers ought to be pretty handy, to be honest. The Marauder Horsemen, we can lure them around with the Wolf Rider Archers. And then the Spider Riders. Yeah, they don't have any melee cavalry components, so we should be able to get to their... Okay, let's put the Spider Riders back over here. Okay, let's start the battle. Get these guys... Let's try and lure these guys around with the Wolf Rider Archers. Yeah, their whole army is turning to face my Wolf Rider Archers. So let's lure them back towards my main army. Does Sigvald have... Featherstone Torque, Foe Seeker. Okay, I gotta lure these Marauder Horsemen away. we should be able to dodge most of the hell cannon shots. Okay, let's pause this for a minute. Let me get all my reinforcements ready. So I'm going to get all my biggins right behind the Goblin Fanatics so that they can use their crazy missile weapons. I got 2 more Night Goblins. Let's just keep these guys in the back. Or I say that, it's only, yeah, I got 2 more Night Goblins. Keep these guys here in the back. And then I've got 2 Spider Rider Archers. Let's move them out here. I got another Troll. Just throw him back here. And then I got some different foot skirmishers. Bring them way back here to the back. I want the 2 big bosses up front so they can help support morale. Okay. So we have significant skirmish capability. I want to get their Marauder Horsemen leveled. And Chaos is going to need to come to me. But I'm going to lose, they say, if the time runs out. So I'm going to actually push up my army, but I'm going to skirmish these guys down a little bit. Take some of the attention of the hell cannons. Okay, Marauder Horsemen. Yeah, the Marauder Horsemen shouldn't do well versus my Wolf Rider Archers. Okay, and then we got the Spider Rider Archers. Let's take away, yeah, we're going to take away Chaos's ability to skirmish. Just going to move away from these guys just a little bit. Their Marauder Horsemen are doing better than I would like at the moment. Let's keep my Spider Riders away from their Marauder Horsemen. There we go, hit the Chaos Cannon a little bit. Like I said, we just want to be a nuisance with these guys right now. And this will allow this army to push forward into Rock Lobber range. There we go, wrecked these guys. Spider Riders. If we can convince the AI that they are going to be out skirmished, they will usually charge. And this will leave me in a position to really wreck Sigvald. Ooh, don't target my Spider Riders, they're in a big blob. Crap. Of course it lands right in the middle of them. Okay, I gotta keep away from these. There we go. Alright, there we go. I'm going to keep my Spider Riders at a distance. They're being targeted and hit. I'm going to split them up so that stray shots from the cannons are less effective. Got some poison arrows. We got a Chaos Marauder that's getting lured around and shot up. Now they're shooting at my main line. Less than ideal. But I can't attack their hell cannons with my Spider Riders yet. Let's go ahead and roll the Spider Riders in. Yeah, we've definitely done some damage to Chaos so far. Let's get the Rock Lobbers. Okay, where's our main targets? Chaos with Halberds. Looks like the most dangerous infantry on the field. So target the Chaos with Halberds. Yeah, the Hell Cannons are hitting my main line positions now, and it's going to get ugly real fast. Okay, wow, we are getting hammered by hell cannons. 14 kills, 67 kills on the one hell cannon. It's freaking utterly ridiculous, but... Okay. Alright. We're gonna have a little fun with Sigvald, the not so magnificent. Alright, their hell cannons just bought the farm. Alright, and my goblin rock lobbers are already wrecking their chaos with halberds. Okay, alright. So here in a moment, yeah, look at this. My fanatics released the little dude. Look at what it's doing. Right back into my own men. Brilliant. Just absolutely genius. That was helpful. Let's bring these spider riders up for their poison. Get rid of that hell cannon. There's only one guy left. Come on, let's do the job. Alright, trolls. Take the charge. Pause real quick. And I'm gonna Gorkle fix these guys. Yeah, right here will be good. Let's play. Okay, let's pause this. Start bringing all my support in. This is where we're just going to absolutely mob chaos. Alright, I think we've definitely got the numbers to lay down a good greenskin mobbing all over these guys, and then we'll bring in the poison effects from behind. And let's see. Start swinging these guys over here. Bring in more gobos. Alright. Yeah. Now we're talking. Alright. So it's a good old-fashioned brawl here. Got the trolls in here. I've got chaos nerfed into an oblivion. I've got my spider archers firing from behind to poison the chaos troops. This should be pretty much a wholesale slaughter. Sigvald is going to eventually give way in this fight. So this has been quite the episode, and I like to end it on a note of vengeance here. Alright, all cavalry mob Sigvald. So we're going to send Mr. Magnificent to an early grave. Actually, no, that was halberds right here. Mob Sigvald. Alright, so Sigvald's gonna get mobbed by absolutely everybody. So let's watch Prince Sigvald, the not so magnificent, as he fends off a fast forward blob of the boys. Not just the boys, the gobos. So here you go for those of you who like the gobbo magic. This is a whole goblin army here. Well, okay, so we got a few boys who came in from the garrison, but for the most part, this was our gobbo army getting some sweet revenge on chaos for me by taking out Sigvald, the not so magnificent. So that will be almost, well, no, jeez, he's got 1,900 more hit points. What a joke. It's not very funny either. Come on! How big a mob does it take to kill this dude? How is he barely taking any hit point damage to this? Look how slow that's going. Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. I will see you all back on the next one. Trust me, Sigvald dies. HeirofCarthage signing out.